In this video, you're going to learn how to visually vanish a playing card from both hands, and then make it instantly reappear. I'm also going to teach you how to take a playing card, in this case the 8 of diamonds, and then visually make it change into the 8 of clubs. And finally, you're going to learn how to take a playing card, lose it in the middle of the deck, and then make it jump right out. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's Oscar Owen here, and in this video you're going to be learning 3 impromptu magic tricks, which basically means someone could just give you a deck of cards and you could do these tricks without any setup or any gimmick. Now Wade is going to be performing these magic tricks for you, and he's a very talented magician from Japan who's far better at sleight of hand than I am. So he's going to be teaching these moves, and if you want to learn more magic from Wade, then you can check out the link in the description where I've linked his YouTube channel. Anyway, let's get to the video. The magician has a playing card. He takes it, and it vanishes, and then he produces the card again. This effect is super visual. So this trick requires just one playing card. Hold the card between your first finger, middle finger, and thumb in the top right hand corner as shown. Hold it here and just get used to this position. Your other hand is then going to come under the playing card, covering it. It is important that your fingers are closed. Once your hand then completely covers the card, you're going to perform what is known as the flip stick vanish. This is where you extend your middle finger slightly and pull the card back into your palm. So just practice this move in isolation. Now, 2 things happen at once. First, you continue to close your fingers of your left hand around where the card should be. And what this will do is just really sell the idea that you've taken the card. Second, you move the playing card into what is known as tenkai palm. This is where the card is held between your thumb and your palm. And here's how this works. So as you can see, your middle finger pulls back the card in your palm. Your thumb then comes over the top of the card and holds it on the outer edge. The playing card is parallel to the floor, making it invisible. In this position, you can then open up your fingers and the card is just held there. Now your angles are really important here. The spectator will be looking down onto your hands as their eye line will be above the playing card. And therefore you need to tilt the back of your hand so it points towards their eye line, and this will make sure that the card is invisible. So as you come in, vanish the card in tenkai palm. You then open up your fingers to show that it's vanished. Pause here for a quick moment and just let the spectator take in the visual vanish. Then you can open up your fingers and then, keeping the card in tenkai palm, brush your open hand. This really sells the illusion that the card is gone, and to take it even further, you can then brush the back of the hand holding the card. Again, this just creates the illusion that both hands are empty. After doing this, turn your empty hand palm up and then come in with your first finger and middle finger on your other hand, and then simply just pull the card into view. When you put this all together, it just creates a super visual card vanish and production. So guys, there's 2 parts to this trick that you need to really think about. The first is speed and the second is angles. So what I want you to do is take this tutorial and just do it over and over again until you get the speed down. And then once you've done that, you want to practice this in front of a mirror so you can actually get the angles down as well, so the spectator doesn't see that you're palming the card away. Now, very quickly, if you want to learn what I think is the greatest card trick of all time, and I really mean it's the best card trick that I know, then you can check out my free magic webinar where I teach you the exact trick that I do if someone gives me a deck of cards and just tells me to perform. This trick has no sleight of hand in it, it's perfect for beginners, you can learn it in minutes, and it is literally the trick that I do to end my live stage shows, and I'm going to teach this to you 100% for free in my online training. So there's literally no strings attached. Click the first link in the description to watch the webinar, and I'll see you there. The magician has a deck of cards. He gives them a quick cut, and then the 8 of diamonds shoots out the deck. It then visually changes into the 8 of clubs. Here is how. For this effect, I'll just be teaching you the visual change, but if you want to learn the fancy cuts and stuff, then check out my course, Card Magic Pro. Hold the cards in mechanics grip, and then take off the top card. Now you need to get a pinky break under the top card in the deck, and to do this, use your thumb to push across the top card so that it's resting on the pads of your fingers. Then use your thumb to pull it back, and as you do this, you just stick your little finger under the card, and this creates a pinky break. Just practice doing this over and over again until it's easy. Now you need to start practicing using your thumb to flick the top card off the deck like this. This move is actually much easier than it looks, so simply place your thumb onto the center of the deck and then drag it upwards to the side. The card will naturally peel off the deck. You just need to practice doing this move until it's fast. And very importantly, you want to trap the card between your thumb and the very base of your first finger so it doesn't fly out the deck. From the front angle, it looks like this. Notice how the side of the deck is facing the spectator when you flick out the card, and this just means the spectator can see its face. Then to do the actual move, take the other card and place it behind the deck. You're going to perform the flip stick move taught in the first trick, pulling the card back into your hand and then placing it into Tenkai Palm as you flick out the card on top of the deck. Now simply drop the card from Tenkai Palm on top of the deck so that you can end nice and clean. So this trick is actually much easier than it seems, but very importantly, for it to work and for them actually to see the visual change, you want your spectator directly in front of you like the camera is right now. You don't want them on the side because they might see you palm out the card, but they also won't see the visual color change as well. So just bear that in mind when you're performing this trick. The magician takes the ace of spades, pushes it into the middle of the deck face up. It then flies out the deck into the magician's hands. Here's the secret. Hold the deck in mechanic's grip and then turn the card face up. Push the card around halfway into the deck, leaving about an inch sticking out. This is where the first move comes in. As you push the card all the way in, you're secretly going to palm it out in Tenkai Palm like this. Here's how you do this. You're going to push the card in on the side using your middle finger so that it's in this position here. Your thumb then slides down the side of the deck, which pushes the card further out. The card is now sticking out the side of the deck, but is covered by the palm of your hand so the spectators cannot see it. From here, you can then just grab the card back out in Tenkai Palm that was taught earlier. At this point, you can just do an optional half deck flip. So to do this, practice using a rubber band at first. All the cards are going to go everywhere, so just wrap a rubber band around the cards, and then all you're going to do is place your first finger underneath the deck, and then toss the deck up and just give it a little push with your first finger, and the deck will flip over. As you flip the deck, you need to remove the card from Tenkai Palm and then just pull it into full view. So just grab it with your first finger and middle finger and just pull the card into view, and when done together with the deck flip, it creates a very popping card jump. Thanks so much guys for watching this video, and I hope these impromptu tricks were good fun. Make sure you check out the best card trick in the world by clicking the first link in the description. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.